in the world of monitors, Unbox Therapy.
So we got the brand new lineup from
It does a lot of
LG Evo lineup, and of course the Evo designation represents the top tier for LG and
I
ultra
love
high
that
resolution beyond 4K. This, by the way, a world's first. This is the biggest 5K 2K gaming display that's ever been made. We'll get there. Let's start down on this end. This is a mini LED display. So this is the GM9, next to it the GX9, and all the way down there the G9. The small guy is actually kind of the best in some categories. So this is going to be your tightest pixel density. There's a 5K display in the GM9 and the other two being 5K 2K. And when you go ahead and put 5K on a 27-inch, you end up with an incredibly sharp image, incredibly tight. So the benefit of 5K 27-inch mini LED, tremendous sharpness, obviously. That's a lot of pixels packed. When you're editing a photo, for example, and you just kind of are really inspecting on a per pixel level, this might not be zoomed in enough. I might be touching something up and actually want to move in even more so and identify individual pixels. If you're shooting raw images, high resolution images, multi-megapixel images, then being able to get in there and kind of fine tune things in your editing software, it's just an advantage. I think the workstation scenario is maybe actually even two of these like paired together with that dual
That's the
mode.
thing, because I'm always thinking, why have two small monitors that would have a bar and in the middle when you can just have the big 50 something or 94-inch screen,
Here you really have both. So 5120 by 2880, a lot of brightness on this display. What that means is you don't really have to compromise because of that dual mode. And when we're talking about gaming,
I want to see, let me see this the second one is the one I kind of like. The third one. I like the third one, but the second
OLED.
one is
And now with the 4th generation Tandem, even better OLED performance without giving up brightness. Apparently, LG took some user feedback into consideration. They actually gave it a slightly more subtle curvature. This is now a 1500R curve, a little bit less aggressive, arguably a little bit more productive, like for day-to-day desktop use. And the same thing occurred with scale. So this one is now 39 inches compared to the previous 45. You've got the same 5K, 2K, and brightness here up to 1500 nits as well. So you've still got Type-C, you've still got 90-watt power delivery. And with LG's 4th generation OLED, the Tandem OLED, you're looking at effectively the brightest OLED you can get at the moment. You also have dual mode, so that dual mode really comes into play. So like right now, for example, I'm playing the new Forza on 5K. It looks amazing. I'm not quite getting 165 frames per second, but the display is capable of 165 hertz in this mode with 5K. So this monitor's almost a TV, honestly. This thing is huge. So this is a 52-inch display. I mean, this is bigger than many people's displays. 1000R curvature. I think this is going to go in a person's room who wants it to be the one display that they use for everything. They're going to.
That is it. Edit, game, creation, movies. That's it. I feel like in your house you don't need to. I don't know, other people have different opinion. I just feel having different TVs and stuff, it's just too much. You could get a projector maybe for the living room, a projector, use the same projector for the room. Then this one would be on the desk. You could watch your movies, create, edit, game.
Watch movies on this display. They're going to sit a little further back, potentially hook up a console. It's a VA panel, so you're not going to be getting your OLED or your mini LED, but you're just going to be getting scale here. It also doesn't feature the dual mode, but it's got 240 hertz, which for gaming is going to be sufficient for a lot of people. The main advantage here is going to be that scale. You just want the biggest display you can possibly get to make that impact. You've got a lot of adjustability as well with the stand, so more than what you might get typically with a TV. So this model has two HDMI 2.1 ports and one DisplayPort 2.1. It can still deliver up to 90 watts over the USB though. Obviously there are some advantages to scale. So having 5K 2K at scale, even when you sit close to it, like they don't really break up. It still appears to be sharp.
So this is what I was saying. Rather than having two of those small monitors that would have like a bar in the middle or whatever line, could just have this and split the screen. It looks.
People who are gonna have
and with this one you could also play like if you like the racing games, and you have the what do you call the stuff? The steering wheel and all that stuff. You can attach it to your desk and just play from there. This is actually amazing, man. When you look at this, very amazing.
An all-in-one display to do everything for them. It's for people who are going to have a display that's their main display for watching movies. No problem when you've got so much scale. So according to LG, this is actually the world's first 52-inch 5K 2K display. Okay, so the question for you is, which would you choose and why? I'm curious which will be the most popular. You got scale over here with the G9. You just want the biggest thing. You want one monitor to replace your TV. You want the hybrid approach and the OLED. Probably the one I would choose, 39-inch OLED, dual mode built in, 4th generation RGB tandem OLED, and very bright as well, up to 1500 nits on this model for the versatility of being that dual monitor that's gonna work and play. Or you go more work oriented. So when you have 5K resolution in a 27-inch, you're dealing with very tight pixel density. You got the dual mode backup, so you wanna game on it? Yeah. No problem. Also quite bright and mini LED. It's nice to have options, but I want to know which one you would pick. Would it be the GM9, the GX9, or the G9? Let me know.
The G9 is the one I would pick because you could do everything. You could literally do everything. Game, watch movies, create, and you don't have to buy an extra TV. That's if you're someone who is a creator. You don't have to buy unnecessary stuff. Just have that. Do whatever you want to do. Sit in your chair, watch your movies when you want to create. You know, when you want to make whatever you want to make. It's kind of like a all-in-one is how I see it. But how much will it cost? And let's say it'd probably be like $3,000, maybe $3,000 or something, I guess.